Welcome to this video on how to conduct a data quality assessment, or DQA. A DQA is a process used to evaluate the quality of data collected for monitoring and evaluation purposes. It's especially important for ensuring that data used in decision-making is accurate, reliable, and timely. Organizations like USAID conduct DQAs to assess the strengths and weaknesses of their data, ensuring that it meets high standards before being used to influence management decisions. This process is essential for evidence-based decision-making and helps build confidence in the effectiveness of programs. To understand how to conduct a DQA, we must first look at the 5 key standards that data should meet. 1. Validity. Data should clearly represent the result it's intended to measure. For instance, if you're measuring school attendance, the data must accurately reflect the actual attendance rates, not just enrollment figures. 2. Integrity. Safeguards should be in place to minimize risks like bias, errors, or data manipulation. This ensures that the data collected and reported remains truthful and unaltered. 3. Precision. The data should be detailed enough to allow for sound management decisions. It needs to be specific and measurable, providing enough information to guide actions or policy changes. 4. Reliability. The data collection processes and analysis methods should be stable and consistent over time. If a survey is conducted annually, the process should be the same each time to ensure comparability. 5. Timeliness. Data should be available when it's needed. It should be up to date and reported promptly enough to influence decisions, especially in dynamic environments where timely action is crucial. These 5 standards form the core of any DQA. If these standards aren't met, it can lead to poor decision-making and erosion of trust in the data. So when should you conduct a DQA, and which data needs it? According to USAID guidelines, a DQA must be conducted for any indicator data that is reported externally. This includes data shared in public announcements, reports to Congress, or other external stakeholders. The first DQA should occur within 12 months before the indicator's data is reported externally for the first time, and after that, at least once every 3 years. It's a good idea to do this regularly, even for internal data, as it ensures you understand the strengths and weaknesses of the data used in performance monitoring. It's also important to conduct a DQA if there's a major change in the data collection process, or if there's a reason to believe the data may be inaccurate, such as when the results deviate drastically from expected outcomes. Now let's move on to the practical steps of conducting a DQA. There are 5 key stages. 1. Preparation. Start by selecting the indicators that will undergo the DQA. Notify relevant stakeholders, such as implementing partners, so they can prepare any required documentation. You can create a centralized schedule to track when each indicator's DQA is due. 2. Desk review. Before heading out to the field, review all the documents related to the indicator. This includes the Performance Indicator Reference Sheets, IRS, monitoring reports, and the Activity MEL, Monitoring, Evaluation and Learning Plan. Understanding how the data is collected and managed will help you plan the field review. Field review. This involves visiting the offices of the implementing partners to verify how the data is collected, stored, and managed. You'll want to check databases, records, sign-in sheets, and other relevant documentation. The DQA checklist, which includes questions based on the 5 quality standards, can help guide this process. 4. Documentation. After the field review, document your findings in the DQA checklist and update the indicator's PIRS. If any data quality issues were found, make sure these are clearly noted. 5. Mitigation plan. If the DQA reveals any data limitations, you'll need to work with partners to address them. This might involve refining data collection methods, providing additional training, or adjusting the way data is reported. Following these steps ensures a thorough assessment of data quality and helps maintain trust in the data used for decision-making. In some cases, Conducting in-person field reviews may not be possible due to non-permissive environments or logistical challenges. In such cases, a remote DQA can be conducted using tools like video calls, phone interviews, or document reviews. Partners can share photos, videos, and other materials electronically. During the remote review, the DQA team should assess the partner's data management systems, review relevant documents like PERS and MEL plans, and work through the DQA checklist virtually. Remote DQAs are still guided by the same standards and procedures as in-person reviews, but they rely more on digital communication. Data quality isn't just a one-time assessment. There are several ongoing actions you can take to support high-quality data throughout the life of a project. Conduct regular site visits to verify that data collection processes are followed. Include data quality expectations in contracts and agreements with partners. Provide training to staff and partners on data quality and the DQA process. Share lessons learned and best practices from past DQAs to improve data collection methods. By maintaining a focus on data quality between DQAs, you can help ensure that your data remains reliable and valid over time. To wrap up, conducting a DQA is essential for ensuring the data used in decision-making meets high-quality standards. By following the 5-step process of preparation, desk review, field review, documentation, and mitigation, you can assess the strengths and weaknesses of your data and address any issues that arise. Remember, maintaining data quality is an ongoing process, not just a one-time task. Regular DQAs and data quality checks help build confidence in your program and ensure that the data guiding decisions is reliable and credible.